So exercise 7.2, question number 5, find the ratio in which the line segment joining these 2 points is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the points of division. So this actually is similar to the previous one. In previous question also you have to find out the ratio in which line segments joining these 2 points is divided by -1, 6. So I actually actually made a mistake yesterday while I was solving this question, so I had to redo this. One of the students sent me a query कि मैम ये verify नहीं हो रहा. So I looked at the answer and I realized that I had not cross multiplied. So I have done it again. The ratio that we calculated yesterday came out to be 7:2, which was wrong. So the correct answer is 2:7. I hope all of you have noted this down. And then you can verify. अगर हम ordinate की help से check करते हैं तो यहाँ पे भी आपका आंसर यही आ रहा है 2:7. So this is how you know your answer is correct. So in case you had not done the correction, please do it. All right. So, and after this question number 5. So I had roughly drawn a figure to show you what will happen. So these are the 2 points. हमने एक sketch draw किया था. This is a rough representation where I've shown a line segment joining points A and point B, and x-axis passes through this line segment. But if you think of this actually happening, this is not the way it actually happened. If we look at the Cartesian plane, this is the Cartesian plane, x-axis is horizontal, which is different from this picture here. जो हमने rough sketch बनाया है, उससे different है. So x-axis is horizontal, y-axis is vertical, and what you can see, point A and B have been marked in 4th and 2nd quadrants respectively. A point is in the 4th quadrant and B point is in the 2nd quadrant. और इनको अगर हम join करते हैं, the line segment that joins A and B, you can see it passes through x-axis. So if I had to focus on just the line segment, so मेरा line segment जो बनता है वो इस तरह से बनता है. So there is point A over here and point B. Point B is over here and x-axis actually passes this line segment horizontally across, and you want to know this point. ये वाला जो point है आपको इसके coordinates find करने हैं. Let us say this point is P, and since this point P lies on x-axis, point P lies on x-axis, what can I take? I can take its coordinates as x, 0. So this is what I want to find out. Now, if I just look at the line segment, I've got coordinates of B as -4, 5, and the coordinates of A as 1, -5. And I would like to find out the ratio in which point P divides this line segment. So I'll be proceeding the way we have proceeded in the previous question. जैसे मैंने previous question किया था, exactly like that. So if I just clear this here. So you can just compare this with the previous question. Do you remember how we proceeded? We will proceed by applying the section formula. And जब मैंने last question करवाया था in question number 4, using abscissa was helpful. जब मैंने ये question करवाया था, take a look. I compared the abscissa. I used the abscissa. मेरे पास abscissa था -1, and this is with the help of the formula, and I was able to find out the ratio. But if I do the same in this question, अगर मैं abscissa की help से solve करने की कोशिश करूं, ये question solve नहीं होगा. If we use section formula, we will have abscissa of P x equals to, यहाँ पे आपका formula लग जाएगा. After the application of formula, this is what you will have: 1m1 minus 4m2 over m1 plus m2. And if I look at the ordinate of P, I'm applying section formula, the ordinate of P will be equal to 0, which is equal to minus 5m1 plus 5m2 over m1 plus m2. Over here, this one is not useful. This is of no help. So this is what I'm going to work with. From here, you can find out the ratio of M1 and M2. Is it clear what I'm talking about here? I would just like to. Kawalchot, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
बेटा आपको मैसेज मिला मेरा?
मैम अभी मिल गया जशन.
किससे मिला? जशन से मिला?
मैम मीटिंग ज्वाइन करने के बाद ही मिला.
मीटिंग ज्वाइन करने के बाद मिला है. मीटिंग आप लेट क्यों ज्वाइन कर रहे हो?
मैम फोन चार्ज नहीं था, अभी चार्ज किया.
बेटा आपकी क्लासेस तो सुबह से लग रही हैं.
यस मैम.
फिर
मैम वो फोन में पता नहीं प्रॉब्लम आ रही है मैम, वो बहुत ज्यादा गर्म हो रहा है, तो इस करके लगाई नहीं वो चेक.
All right. So if we just solve this, we get the equation as this. The denominator when transposed to the left hand side will become 0. From here 5m1 equals to 5m2, and I want to find out the ratio m1 is to m2, which will be 5 over 5, and hence m1 is to m2 is equal to 1 is to 1. So the ratio in which x-axis divides AB is 1 is to 1. That means x-axis actually is bisecting AB. It is dividing it into two equal parts. And once you have the ratio, after this, you want to find out the coordinates of the point of division. So the coordinates of the point of division means you have to find out the coordinates of point P. So this is the ratio in which x-axis divides the line segment joining A and B. After this, we want to find out the coordinates of P. So coordinates of E हमारे पास incomplete है, हमारे पास ordinate है. So abscissa can be now found using this. You can use this relation and find out the abscissa. So abscissa will be given by ordinate already is 0. We don't need to find out the ordinate. So to find out the abscissa, 1m1 minus 4m2 over m1 plus m2. You can either use this, and otherwise, since we know that this is the midpoint now, P is the midpoint, you can simply apply the formula for the midpoint. So for abscissa, add the abscissae and you will have the answer. So this will be minus 3 by 2. So the coordinates will be minus 3 by 2 comma 0. Any questions still here? Anyone? Are you people conscious that this recording is going to be uploaded and how you sound? You don't need to be conscious. If anyone has any doubt, okay. So silence means, ma'am, there is no doubt. All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's move on to the next question. Then we have question number 6 now. These are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order. Let's just give them names. So we have this as A, 1, 2, B, C, and D. That would mean the parallelogram is ABCD. This is the name of the parallelogram. Parallelogram is ABCD, and you have to find out X and Y. So which property can you apply here to find out the values of Y and X? If you want, we can just draw a rough sketch here. Let's just draw a rough sketch. This is question number 6 of the exercise. So let's just quickly draw a parallelogram and then you can just mark the coordinates. So we have A as 1, 2, B as 4, Y, then C is X comma 6, and D is 3, 5. So ABCD is a parallelogram. All right. Anatri, Peter, yesterday's lecture is in parts, so I'll try to share it. I'll have to upload it in parts. All right, let's just, yeah. All right, let's continue with this one. ABCD is a parallelogram. As for now, आपने दो चीजें पढ़ी हैं. You have learnt about distance formula and you have learnt about section formula. आपने दो चीजें पढ़ी हैं. Which of the two will be useful for this particular question?
Distance formula.
Distance formula to be used in parallelogram. That would mean you're talking about opposite sides being equal. So AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. This is what we want to use, right? Anyone else with any other suggestion? Kanishka, I think Kanishka has answered. Kanishka is saying we can use distance formula. That would mean the distance between points A and B will be equal to the distance between points C and D. Opposite sides will be equal. And we can use the distance between points B and C equal to the distance between points A and D. What I want you to do is I want you to try this. I want you to try this whether or not this works, because I'm going on with the second option that I have. Distance formula will actually become very complicated because यहाँ पे आपके पास जब equation बनेगी वो squares में बन जाएगी, x square y square जब आप ये वाली equation apply करोगे, and you'll not be able to solve it actually. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this property that the diagonals of a parallelogram, they bisect each other. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. That means point O is the midpoint of AC as well as BD. So this is what I'm going to use here. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, point O is the midpoint of diagonal AC and diagonal BD. So I'm going to consider both options here. So O is midpoint of AC. So let's look at AC. The coordinates of A are 1, 2, and the coordinates of C are these. Let's find out the coordinates of O. And consider the second case as well, where you have O is midpoint of the second diagonal. So the coordinates of B are 4, y and the coordinates of D are 3, y. I want you to find out the coordinates of O. What will be the abscissa from here? From the first option, it will be 1 plus x by 2, and the ordinate will be 2 plus 6 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
And if we look at the second case, let's just put brackets properly. So I just want to put it this way. So this is the abscissa, this is the ordinate. Over here also, let's just find that out. The abscissa and the ordinate. So abscissa from here will be 4 plus
4
3 by
plus 3 by 2.
and over here I'll have 5 y plus 5 by 2.
Y plus 5 over 2.
But if we look at the two cases, हम दोनों तरफ ले क्या रहे हैं, इधर भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ O हैं, इधर भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ O हैं, एंड बोथ शुड बी इक्वल। जो आपको फर्स्ट केस से कोऑर्डिनेट्स मिले हैं और जो आपको सेकंड केस से कोऑर्डिनेट्स मिले हैं वो दोनों सेम होने चाहिए। So abscissa from case 1 should be equal to abscissa from case 2 and ordinate from case 1 should be equal to ordinate from case 2. This is what we want here. So आपके पास ये values equal होंगी अब आपके पास. So abscissa will be equal to abscissa and the ordinate will be equal to ordinate, and you will get two equations. So 1 plus x by 2 should be equal to 4 plus 3 by 2 and 2 plus 6 by 2 should be equal to y plus 5 by 2. And you can just solve. The denominators get cancelled from here and you can just simply solve x equals to 6 and over here y will be equal to 3. This is what we have. Is the question clear? Anyone who would like to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
If anyone's writing down, please let me know. I'll wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, writing down.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Shreyas, this is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Question number 7. Find the coordinates of A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2 comma minus 3 and B is this. So AB is the diameter. So if you look at the diameter of a circle, it passes through the center. Yes. If you want, you can represent the center by C also. So center here is given as 2 comma minus 3 and we don't have the coordinates of A. We have the coordinates of B as 1 comma 4. What is the relation here? Can anyone tell me what will be the relation between points A, B and C?
Ma'am, midpoint.
Yes, C is the midpoint of the diameter. This is what we're going to use. So the coordinates of C will be obtained by adding the coordinates of A and B, dividing them by 2. So abscissa of C, it will be equal to, let's take the coordinates of A as xy. So the coordinates of C can be obtained by using coordinates of A and B. Just remember, use the relation correctly. Obtain करनी है हमें C को. X plus 1 by 2. And if we had to write down the ordinate, this will be minus 3 equals to y plus 4 over 2. This is what we'll have. यहाँ से आपको x मिल जाएगा और सेकेंड इक्वेशन से आपको y मिल जाएगा. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, let's just
No,
write.
ma'am.
Yeah, let's just write quickly. You can solve it with me or you can just note down. So AB is the diameter, C is the center, the coordinates of A, let's take them as XY. The coordinates of the center are given as 2, -3, and the coordinates of B are given as 1, 4. And what we want to write down is let C be the center, and we are assuming the coordinates of A as X, Y. So since C is center of circle and AB is diameter, therefore C is midpoint of AB. And now we are going to use the section formula. So for coordinates of the midpoint, एक इक्वेशन बनेगी एब्सिसा से और एक बनेगी ऑर्डिनेट से. So this will be 2 equals to x plus 1 by 2, and ordinate will be equal to -3 minus y, -3 equals to y plus 4 by 2. So solving these, you can obtain x as 3 and y as -10. Yeah. So A is this. Now, sometimes they also ask for the radius of the circle. कई बार पूछ लेते हैं, what is the radius of circle? So you can find out the distance between AC, BC, or you can find out the distance AB divided by 2. अगर question होता, hence find the radius of the circle, which could have been obtained just by using B and C. Anyone with any questions? If there's anyone who's writing down. Thank you, Sahaj. बेटा चले next question पे.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Next question we have A and B are given as these. The coordinates of A and B are given to you. So this is A and this one is B. Find the coordinates of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. So this actually will help us find out the ratio in which point P divides the line segment AB. It's indicated that P lies on line segment AB. So if I had to just roughly show this, so we have AB, P is lying on this somewhere. And यहाँ से हमें क्या मिलता है? From the ratio that's given to us. This is AP. I'm going to simply just move AB to the left-hand side. So this will be AP over transposing AB to the left-hand side. It will appear in denominator. So this equals to 3 over 7. So आपके पास ये आ गया ratio of AP with the whole line segment. This is 3:7. This is what we have. लेकिन जब हम section formula use करते हैं, the ratio that we actually need is required for the parts. ये part है और ये whole है. This is the whole line segment. This doesn't work for us. What works is the ratio of AP with PB. With the help of this ratio, can we find out the ratio of these two parts?
Yes, ma'am.
So the first thing we want to do is we want to find out the ratio of the two parts into which AB is divided. So let's just quickly show it. This is question number 8. So we have line segment AB. The coordinates of A are -2, -2. The coordinates of B are 2, -4. And there is a point P here. And what's given to us is AP is equal to 3/7 of AB. This is what's given. So from here, I can write down that AP over AB is equal to 3/7. But what I need AP is to PB. This is what I want. You don't have to write this. This is only for you to remember. I want to find out that AP is to PB, the ratio of these two, to use section formula. So with the help of this, what I'm going to do is, since I have the ratio of AP and PB, this is 3:7, what I can do is I can let this as 3K and PB as 7K. Maybe if you remember, we have done this earlier. हमने ऐसा पहले भी किया हुआ है. We have the ratio, we can let the parts. So AP will be 3K, PB is 7K. And once you have these two, तो आपके पास जो remaining part, I'm sorry, I've written wrong here. This will be AB. So from here we can find out PB now. This will be 4K. And therefore, AP is to PB will be equal to 3K is to 4K, which is 3:4. Let me know if this is clear till here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम हम सिंपली भी तो कर ही सकते थे, हमें पता है कि होल 7 है और वो 3 है, तो ये शो करना रहने दें.
You could skip that, but depending on marks, अगर ये question 3 marks में आ गया तो show कर दो. 2 marks में है, you can directly write yes. If this is what you have, आप सीधा यहाँ से इस step से आपके पास AP और AB की रेशो है, पार्ट और होल की, तो आप उसके बाद सीधा ये वाला स्टेप लिख सकते हैं डायरेक्टली.
ओके मैम.
अगर ज्यादा मार्क्स में आता है फिर पूरी कैलकुलेशन करके दिखा दो कि आपके पास रेशो कैसे आई है. Alright? So once you have the ratio of the two parts, now you can apply section formula. आपके पास A, B and P is in these two are in the ratio 3:4. आपके पास इनके coordinates हैं. Apply section formula and find out the coordinates of P. So I would like to do this yourself now. Will you be able to do it on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's take
Yes,
a look at.
ma'am.
That's good. Let's take a look at the next question. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining these two into 4 equal parts. Now this question is like question number 2 where we had trisection. Question number 2 में हमारे पास trisection थी. Trisection means 3 equal parts. Over here we have division into 4 equal parts. Division of the line segment to 4 equal parts. So you can just proceed the way you did in that question. आपके पास अगर trisection है, you've got A here and B here. For 4 equal parts, there will be 3 points. So you will have P, Q, and R. And the ratio of these parts will be 1:1 is to 1. This is what you will have. So what you start with is आप एक part लोगे पहले. You will ignore the other 2 points. So you will start by taking A and B. Let's take P first. So ये ratio बनेगी 1:3. And then you have the coordinates of A and B. You can find out P. And similarly, what you can do is you can ignore P. Q will be calculated. This will be the midpoint. Now it depends upon you. If you proceed with this, it will be done in 3 steps. But the easiest way to do this one is then you have 4 equal parts. Always start with the middle one. If you just look at the parts, let's just do it here. This is question number 9th. So we have AB, and this has been divided into 4 equal parts. Let the points be P, Q, R, and these parts are all equal. We have the coordinates of A as -2, 2, and the coordinates of B as 2, 8. So the ratio of AP, PQ, QR, and RD is 1:1:1:1. And if I just ignore P and R, if I just consider this, what will be the ratio of AQ and QB? So I've taken these two parts together and these two parts together. This ratio will be 2:2, this will be 1:1. So this actually means Q is midpoint of AB. Can you find out the coordinates of Q?